All right, hello everyone. Setting up for hole number 5 here. What's this one? Sunshine, I believe. Wait, yeah, Sunshine's got to be. So, still not sure about the wind. Man, I've never played from this tee box on this. Well, definitely not on this hole, because last tournament that we had, the Milano. Did we have Glades? Well, I can't remember if they were if Masters was around last time we did this. So I'm not sure I'm familiar with this third tee box at all. No, we had to have, because I remember hitting driver on the Milano hole before. So we've done this. I'm trying to think of what the wind was. I don't remember what kind of drive I hit, but I know we've done this, because I remember hitting driver before on the par 3, the Milano hole. So if I would have hit driver there, the only way that could have been possible was from the third tee, which means that we've played this before, but I don't remember at all. I'm going to set up for layup. I don't know what the wind is, so we'll just set up that way and go from there. So, hopefully we can give ourselves a run at Albatross here. I'm assuming that's going to be the goal, whether or not we're laying up or going for the green. I'm assuming green's probably out of the question. We would have to have a killer wind to even consider it. Usually what I do with that side wind is I usually play kind of a really awkward shot. It's not going to be really effective in this tour. So I don't know if I'm going to actually do it, but I do like to hit a very awkward tee shot where I land in the right fairway and then wind up in the left fairway. That's what I do in tour play. It gets way down there. If I do it, it's going to be a very crosswind, but as I can see, even if I lay up here, there's going to be a very big crosswind. So it really comes down to personal preference here. Am I going to want to potentially give myself a short iron, or do I want to stay back with a good wind ball? Man, that's unlucky. One Cinco ball and putting it way in the rough, man, that's rough. So it would have been, nice to take advantage of that. Let's take a look at just what this size is up to be. Like I said, this is what I like to do. You can see what the spin looks like. I need to have a nice visual of what this is going to look like. I'm assuming, the wind is probably going to be similar to where I'm aiming right here, so you can see where I'm starting. Additionally, I go about 3 rings. Well, we'll just do it today. There's a chance that I'm going to royally screw this up. I have no idea where to aim, so never done this on Masters. I do it in Tour 11, and I have a good handle of how to do it. It's got to be okay. You can see it does get way down here. It's very long. Wow, almost left the fairway. So I'm right at the max, 524. I'm parallel to the hole. Just like I said, this would be complete side wind shot. So it comes down, do I want a complete side wind shot? That's going to be a short iron, or do I want to lay back with Kingmaker Cinco ball, for example, and give myself a good run at it that way? And it's very arguable as to which one's more likely to go in. To be honest, in my opinion, they're going to be almost spot on, 50-50 either way. I don't think one really has a huge advantage over the other. One of the things that I can do is I can help you guys walk through this ring adjustment here. And then hopefully, when you guys have to do it for yourself, here you can see there's min club, here's max club. So if we're talking mid club, maybe 2.25 per ring, somewhere in there. Additionally, I like to go close to 3 backspin. I'm going to start just a little bit right of the hole, kind of like this. At least 8 rings from here is what I'm going to go for my adjustment, which is a little bit more of an over adjustment method. So 8 to 9. I don't know if I have enough time to let another pass go, and I also great balled it. So the great ball probably cost me. Wow, that might have went in. So I didn't know if I had enough time to let it go one pass like I like to come in from the right to left. So, you know, it might have cost me a stroke there, unfortunately. But you can see that is going to be very straightforward. What I like about it is the short iron has a slower needle. So I really do like that shot, and that's one of the reasons that you did see me beat it down that far. Because in my opinion, especially if I can get to kind of mid-club short iron, I feel I give myself a really good chance. My timing is usually really good, that I don't miss perfect ball. But when I only get one little micro pass and have to set my power, that's the one time that my precision goes a little bit down. I feel much more comfortable with the arrow moving right to left, and I just didn't want to chance it. It was going to be tight. It was going to be, you know, sitting on zero for at least half a second, and you know, I can still get perfect ball like that at a high rate, just not quite as a high rate. It's probably like 70% versus 95%. So yeah, we're gonna go for this bunker shot. Why not? I don't care. Probably gonna miss it. You can see what I'm doing with my spin, kind of right around here. I don't expect very good results. I've never played from the Masters tee box. I usually play about mid club for the adjustment. Mid club's probably going to be no good. 10 rings isn't going to cut it. 13 maybe. Let's try 13. I'm going to need some counter on top of that. Let's just see what this looks like. It's all guess. I did hit it. I did hit it. Oh, catch the cup. Almost got it. It's close. It's a little too much curl. You know, not bad for a first time for Masters tee ever attempting that. All things considered, like I said, you know, I usually play about mid-club adjustment, 1.5 per ring. When I play it, I knew that adjustment was going to be no good. On Master tees, it's tee back, which means the ball's in air for X amount of time longer. So you have to keep that in mind when you're doing your adjustment. And that's kind of how I just guesstimated that. You know, I knew it was going to be much more towards max. So I played it much more like a max. Even though you can see, you know, I'm more towards min club in terms of berserker. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's just going to, you know, play similarly to what I just did. All things considered, that's not too bad either. He might actually sneak in and steal it with that kind of bunker hop that he just did. I like my shot though. It's a lot cooler. So, like, you know, it's not even important if I win it. It means nothing. So, it is what it is. But, however, you know, keep in mind what I did there for the actual hole. That's going to be the, you know, important thing. And if you can see what I did in terms of my adjustment, had I hit perfect ball, that was lip out or better. That was going to give myself a very nice chance to make it. So if you can similarly get down there, keep in mind a POC 5, a POC 6, they're going to fly the same. So if you want to do berserker, kind of model my spin. I didn't go full spin. I did do full landscape, and I used about 3 targets. If you're going to use a POC 6 and POC 5, you need to come in at least 2 rings. Not very much. 3 rings, somewhere in there. You have about 10% less accuracy than me. So if I go 3 full targets, you need to come in, you know, 10% of that, 2.7 full targets. So if you're using the left, like what I use is the left of my bullseye for those hooks, and I'll just set that up. Additionally, you know, I played the wind. You didn't see me move for the wind. So I'm just visualizing basically 16 miles per hour of wind on top of, you know, where my starting point is. I did no adjustment. I was just kind of eyeballing it. I'm just visualizing, you know, 2 full targets plus downwind. I'm just visualizing all that. So if you just use my starting point, you can use that as a reference point, but it's only going to be good for, you know, 16 miles per hour or whatever my wind was. You know, if it's 19, you're going to have to use a different adjustment than what I just did or whatever. So keep that in mind. Good luck with that 5th hole. See you guys for hole 6.